behind there. There's a submarine there popping up its nose. We're losing radio signals. The guys are losing radio signals. We only sent out 2 teams today.
What's up, chick? Oh, loading? Is that what it says? Okay, we on. We back. Yeah, because we talking about fake ass Jews. Talking about fake fucking Jews. Ain't so much the Jews the problem, it's Zionists. Zionism and the so-called religion of Judaism are two fucking. Talmudicism is Hinduism. It's two different things. And they can do all they fucking want. They think this is a safe zone. That's why they got them all coming over here. All right. What I say, wasn't playing. I don't give a fuck. I ain't got nothing against the dumb fucks, but they stupid. We're gonna read some things. Well, I'm talking about some things. Read some things. They're delusional. It's like We the People, University, and Guns and Gadgets and all that. The majority of the people that come over, the reason why they don't like this and other is because they're the fucking idiots. They're real fucking stupid. As long as everybody is running around stupid, they're pretty content, per se. I'm enjoying my 1999, age 7 years, my juniors. Yes, yes, yes. Cigars. You know what I'm saying? If they were so fucking into Satan, Lucifer, all that other goofy shit, they'd be hitting a fucking light. But I told you they're stupid. They're like the illusion. We'll get into that. Of the damn self. Yeah, let them fuck with it. Let's go ahead and turn this off for a second. I'm back, right? There's individuals who don't use drugs that, thank you, that work with these imbeciles they put in position over all you. But you got to remember, a drug is also, it doesn't necessarily have to be synthetic. It may an idea, conditioning, like education system. It's called a system for a reason. It's a drug. But you take a young one and you grab them or condition them to accept something other than and teach them to go that way. You've induced a drug. And as you know, a drug alters the brain's normal functioning by interfering with the way neurons can receive, fucking, and process information. Whether you want to call it signals or whatever. We're going to read about some of that, you know, so we can scope some shit in. Oh, this is not a game. Not a game at all. I mean, I enjoy it, but it's not a game. Now you can pull up all the documents. There's many documents that they've relinquished on the studies and everything else. It surprises me that nobody, well, that's right, if you condition people to look for certain things, well, you'll get those certain things. Let me see if I downloaded this video. I'm gonna be somebody. Oh, here goes the dumb bitch.
To Google and SEO.
Okay.
Will follow you for the rest of your life.
This is the Embassy of Israel, Washington. When you look for a job or work, we will follow you. Maybe some of you have seen this.
We will shine a light on you that thanks to Google and SEO will follow you for the rest of your life. When you look for a job, when you look for a spouse, when you look for a nanny, when you look for anything,
Zionist.
Our work will always be documented. Again, thanks to Google and SEO. In corporations where DEI leaders smeared Israel, excused Hamas, we pressured CEOs. Some resigned, many were terminated, but policies were changed, thankfully.
I didn't want to record the whole thing. Wasting my damn time. Y'all can look up. Israel is not a fucking place. We're gonna clear the air with this shit. All right? Israel. ISIS. Real. Anyway, regardless of all that shit. There's enough people that break it down for you. Nor are they, well, I guess you can call the religious ones Jews if you choose converts. And that's what they were in the beginning, you know, in early 1900s. Before that, that's not who they were. All that Rome shit and all that other stuff. Anywho, If they were real, they wouldn't have to do all the dumb shit they're doing. This is about control, which should be obvious. Should be very fucking obvious. These idiots. Real fucking obvious. But drugs. Let's pull that up and read that. Drugs alter the brain's normal functioning by interfering with the way neurons send, receive, and process signals, primarily by hijacking the brain's reward system and flooding it with neurotransmitters like dopamine's reward center. These substances can mimic natural chemical messengers, overstimulate the reward circuit, or block the recycling of brain chemicals, leading to intense feelings of euphoria, highs, and over time, physical changes in brain structure and function. Basal ganglia, known as the brain's reward circuit, or activate this area, the ganglia, producing high levels of pleasure. With repeated use, the brain adjusts, reducing its sensitivity to pleasure, making it difficult to feel good from anything other than the drug. Extended amygdala, right? This area controls the amygdala, right? This area controls stress, anxiety, and irritability. Drug use makes this area overly sensitive, which is why users feel sick and stressed during withdrawal, motivating them to use again, seeking that same high. Righteous T, what's up, beloved? Now, the prefrontal cortex. This region manages thinking, decision-making, and self-control. Drug use impairs this area, reducing a person's ability to exert self-control or make sound judgments, leading to compulsive drug-seeking behavior. Media is a drug. Most people are becoming very aware that a lot of things they may be seeing on these platforms that are controlled by your enemy. I don't see them as nothing, but some of these things, those bombing and this and another, right now they're pushing this narrative that soldiers are refusing to go and fight in Iran. I can't blame them. Iran was never the problem. Just like Muammar Gaddafi, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, regardless of betrayal, acting, whatever. Vietnam, Cambodia, Korea. Well, never the problem, because you know who made, and you had enough individuals say they worship, I hate saying Lucifer, Satan, whatever, right? The other issue is you still have a bunch of dummies on our soil, because people still think Grand Canyon and Arizona is that. This is Egypt, by the definition of the term or idea. This is the ancient world, the land of milk and honey, as ascribed and prescribed in your Bible, Torah, and all that other dumb shit. These people are on drugs. Their brains have been altered. Okay? And what do you expect? Now they have their marching troops, their minions. Their brains have been altered as well. I'm not saying to forgive and forget and all that shit. I'm just pointing out some facts. Now, I could say some shit that have their asses in the uproar and all over the fucking place. I'm not going to. They're pretty stupid. They can't intimidate the least fucking thing they want to do. Trust me. If they're stupid enough to do it, the monkeys they put up at it. Anyway, because I'm not a threat. But what I want you to know is, the more and more they consummate this relationship with, they think they control you, is based upon your docility. The fact that of 100%, 12 to 20% are actually the people that go hands-on. That's dark raving. But with the melanated man, the so-called black man, no, that's the majority. Well, majority of them will go hands-on. The majority. It's not how you say it. Cooperating, collaborators, functioning as one, like everybody the fuck else is, based on the black man's culture. Mob got plenty of videos, they know it, to show you that our culture is being practiced everywhere. All our culture. In numerous ways. To which they'll deny because they didn't invent, create, or anything. The fake-ass Zionists, those Zion, whatever the fuck they want to call it, their world of fake pleasure. Never scripted by the creator or creation itself. Are pretty loony to them. They think they're ready to fight you. Huh. Let me read this right quick. Pay attention. Consuming human brain tissue poses severe health risks, most notably of prions, misfolded proteins that cause fatal neurodegenerative diseases like KURU. These agents destroy brain tissue, causing dementia, loss of motor control, and that. Well, you saw Hillary Clinton and Bill. Oh shit, you saw them all. You've seen some of the actors. You've seen some of the musicians, right? Dementia, loss of motor control, and death. It also risks spreading infections, disease, and parasites. What is consuming? I was going to ask it. Here. Email's been turned off. Who turned it off? I didn't turn it off. Okay. I didn't do it. Okay. So let's try. What a damn account. Shut the fuck up. The phrase cannibalizing the pineal gland refers to pathological calcification and the subsequent reduction of active glandular tissue rather than the literal consumption of the gland by the body. This process involves the buildup of calcium phosphate crystals known as brain sand, which replaces functional glandular tissue to the pineal gland. The pineal gland produces melatonin, calcification melatonin synthesis. Calcification melatonin synthesis. Associated with a high risk of cognitive decline, neurodegenerative conditions including Alzheimer's disease. I'm gonna check right now. Oh, okay. What happened? Is it loading now? Is it loading now? Yeah, what'd you expect little monkeys to do? Too stupid to get it together. Who they bothered? Who they bothered? Well, they're telling themselves. I would have never reacted. I'm reading medical shit. They're medical shit. Some studies suggest that heavy calcification correlates with a significantly reduced sense of direction. Obviously, we see that right now. High levels of calcification are sometimes associated with metabolic syndrome, chronic headaches, migraines, and in rare cases, children with pineal. Back years ago when I read to you the family where fluoride was created and how the Vatican was part of putting fluoride out here. Fluoride. And tank of fluoride, often found in water and toothpaste because they put it in there, a chemical form, is thought to be a risk factor as it can accumulate in the pineal gland. They can put electromagnetic fields, EMFs, 5G, 6 and 7G. All right. Exposure to cell phones and Wi-Fi has been accused of contributing to pineal damage and premature calcification. Aging and chronic conditions. Calcification increases with age, particularly in those with hypertension, diabetes, or obesity, to which they're trying to affect a lot of people right now. Now, while some holistic wellness circles talk about decalcifying the gland, scientific evidence on how to reverse this calcification is limited. No, it's not. Though some researchers suggest reducing exposure to the risk factors and optimizing lifestyle. Would you like more information about the specific foods and substances that are believed to help prevent pineal gland calcification? Well, go into pineal calcification, melatonin production, look at the prevalence of pineal gland calcification systematic, pineal gland secession, and emerging aging. Okay, pineal gland calcification, effective sense, so forth, and what to know about calcification of the pineal gland, which factors. I'm just saying, do you think that all this is being done to farm children and stealing and thieving like vampirism to consume the pineal? Because they see something and they keep chasing that high. And if you have a system that corroborates it, protects it, well, you know. Right now in so-called Tel Aviv, I say Palestine, so-called, they're showing pictures and images that a lot of it's destroyed. The problem is over here, people are just too subtle. They haven't really been attacked other than 9/11, and I think I just hate that. That was an inside job, and they're going to attack again. I mean, they don't want to attack America. They can, and other countries as well. But it's the bastards that have set themselves on a false high seat, and all the weak ones who parlay and partake in. All they had to do is leave certain things alone. But this euphoria, do you think that it's possible that some of the things they're saying could be exacerbated, a delusion that creates certain factors? Well, I actually entered Sky Daddy issues. I'm just saying, do you think that's possible? That everything they're doing with all the great science that they use, warlike, and those who support them are just as touched? You know, more and more individuals, I've seen it over the last few months, are realizing that the black people in this country are not the minority. Far the fuck from it. And that brings fear upon them. The problem is the Vatican and certain parties were not being honest. you have these individuals, they think, oh, so-and-so's alone. And so, like, who the fuck? And this is what's being in this world, the assimilation, assumption, and accumulation of certain things like that, being parlayed and partaken. You dig what I'm saying? And they think that it is literally okay. They actually believe in that bullshit. They really do. And they're very stupid. The other thing, the other issue at hand, is the fact that they're on the wrong goddamn soil. The wrong place. Regardless of what they've been told that happened before the World's Fair and the Reconstruction period and all that, which was around roughly the same time. These idiots who have come on this soil have no fucking idea. The system that is embarked on this has no fucking idea. Less than dumb. I can burn dung and winter, not fiat for more than hell yeah. But the funny thing is, they keep making this age-old fucking mistake. Don't you think that the enemy of life, the jealous ones or ones, are very aware of this? And they know plenty of things, or he or she or whatever knows. You have more and more people risking it to go out to Antarctica just to want to touch the water wall. Is it AI? Is it real? I don't know. What do you think? I mean, they have all the armies in all the countries. I mean, is there something afoot or afoot? Is there a truth or the factors? What are happening to the individuals that are risking it all to bring the information back? Why? How are they doing it? Or is it at the point where they feel like, whatever, we're about to destroy everything? I mean, I'm just putting these things out there. But the cannibalism of children is real. The euphoria that comes from partaking and consuming that stuff may be very real. Issue at hand, there's 1,000 people talking about this shit, and 1 million more times 1 million more. You would think that these motherfuckers are smarter than that, and they're not. We have individuals all over this motherfucker, everywhere, Now, I could, obviously, there are plenty of them who don't carry cell phones, don't have TV, never know who they are, don't have shit. But they're watching. They're always watching. You dig what I'm saying? Always. And these idiots have no fucking clue. They really have no clue. I don't think about them, Red. There's endless good stuff to think about. Yeah, but that's not what this is about. This is to discuss certain things by these idiots who are running around a dumb, elusive ideology and narrative, paint a false picture to usurp many things. And in a sense, I'm kind of helping some of them motherfuckers too. But they have a system that they cooperate with, and they lean on that system. I can dig it. You know what I'm saying? But remember, what we focus on, what we give attention to, we give power to. I'm not giving no power to it. I'm discussing things. I am discussing and talking about things regardless. We're in a time when everything is pretty messed up, screwed up. Okay? And you have people making threats to which they should not be fucking doing. You dig what I'm saying? Only worthless folk need and with others' futures. Absolutely. But this is what they do. You know, you gotta look at these idiots who are riding around, these dumb motherfuckers, these monkeys, these hypothetics, these scallywags, these pavilions of stupidity and scrupulous endeavors. None of my business. That's what they like to be called. And that's how they like to carry themselves in that. Nothing righteous about them. By the definition in terms of what righteous may be or may not be. They are not righteous at all. They're not holy. They're not chosen. Well, there be sacrifices maybe, but they're not chosen. You know? Be beneath them. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. I think all that chosen stuff is out the window myself. I think all of it's bullshit. Yet, I guess there's supposed to be rational reasoning to something. I don't know. Because when you look at it, if the world was at peace, or there was a certain order or magnitude of it, well, look at this. Egypt trained the Greeks, supposedly, right? This is what they taught. They civilized them. Then there was a great war. People became a little less hairless or some shit like that. And after that, the Moors, on the rebuild in Tartary or whatever, the Moors and Mers educated them. Something happened somewhere. Some of us are lost, some of us change. They didn't educate no fucking body. They utilized things that were not meant to be utilized. And that's where they're stuck. And they keep building on it, I guess. Is it the fishbowl syndrome? Is it let's conquer the original? Is it what is it, right? I don't bother myself with that shit. I'm just pointing out things that nobody seems to think about. Even the idiots who are doing what the fuck they're doing. They don't think, they're happy in that false power and everything else that they're doing, and they believe it's a culmination of where they're going and the direction that they're going to kill a whole lot of folks, and they're going to keep on doing what they're doing. They got their farms, they got the incubators, they got the babies, they got everything they need in their fucking delusional state. And fluoride really, and a number of other heavy metals are very much disruptors. People get emotional. People feel some kind of way. Blah, 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 blah. People make bad decisions, bad choices. That is not balanced. But these monkeys, I can't respect them and call them man. They're not. All right? They keep fucking up. They keep fucking. It don't matter if everybody was actually here or not. If it's the old world, think about it. Think about it. If it was the old world, do you think that the world had none of them here? I would beg to differ. But the way it's been laid out, how it's been formulated, how they've been utilized, how they've been dragged through the mud, and the further insatiable appetite for cannibalism. I mean, you remember that book I was starting to read and I decided to stop, The Delectable Negro? First of all, you're not a fucking Negro. But there's a reality to it. A picnic, roasting, all the people they set ablaze, selling witch hunt and all that other dumb shit. Hunt. The things that are going on underground. Or wherever. And nobody's in the uproar because you got dumb races that feel like, yeah, cool, fuck it, it's the niggas. As if it ain't happening to them in an abundance. I'm just saying. Then why are they feeding human meat to everybody? There's so many bodies in empty graves. Bodies aren't there, right? I mean, what about all the other ones? The fact that it's possible they could have been genetically growing tissue to consummate into burgers and hot dogs and sausages, kibasas, and everything else, with different flavoring packets and everything else. So that means the majority of everybody is a cannibal, unbeknownst, kind of like the placebo effect, maybe. I'm just saying. I don't know. It's funny how they got everybody eating animals that aren't even indigenous to this land. When you look at this right here, right? I guess they thought I was going to beat up on them or something. I'm pretty stupid. Why would I do that? I'm pretty stupid. Where is it at? They're so worried. Oh, he's about to go in. If I was going to do that, I would say what need to be said and have all of them with their mouths hanging wide the fuck open. I'm not here to do that. Okay? Where is it at? I'm trying to find it, y'all. Was it a screenshot? It's supposed to be, let me see. Download. California Farmer Journal of Useful Science. Just cure meal. Oh, here we go. A little tired. My apologies. Trying to find it. Thought I had it. It might be on that phone. Where is it at? Is that it? They're so worried about funny shit. Well, I'll put the post up. I'll make the post, and that way you guys see it. I don't see it. It might be on. You know what? I think it's on my tablet. But when you look at all the ancient Egyptian gods, why are they all animals that are indigenous to America? I'm just saying. Why are they all animals that are indigenous to America? Cannibalism, just like death, crack, salts, K, fuck it, there's a ton of drugs. There's so many more, not even known. Fluoride, all that alters how people see things, how people think. And if you think that they aren't affected, then something's wrong with you. Seaweed. I'm just putting that out there. A lot of people are affected. As crazy as that shit sounds. You should see how they do dumb shit. Stage their little goofy shit and all this other dumb shit. Like I stated, they murdered a whole lot of folks, and they get them individuals and they get them out of there. And for the next agenda, besides the ones that are here, they bring them back. So that way, they've got more training. And they get them ready, suited up and everything else. They're just waiting for the ball to drop. And the rest of y'all are seeking the best moments in life and all that other dumb shit. Where's my boy at? Oh, okay. I'm just saying. Okay, good. All right. But think about it. Just think about it. Drugs. In any way, anything that alters your brain. And we know about the toad, and we know about all the little different plants and shit like that, and ayahuasca and all that. Ayahuasca and tobacco. LSD. Shit, there's a ton. But the fact of the matter, your body's supposed to do it without all that shit. Those things were founded when we started falling away, attempting to reconnect back to the other that we once was in relationship with, something we weren't supposed to be in relationship with. You were never supposed to use no kind of fucking mind altering anything. Hemp was medicinal, and it became a mind altering substance. Ice, LSD, whatever that shit's called, fucking embalming fluid. God damn it. Overseas, we was drinking Stella beer that had embalming fluid. In the military and shit. A lot of shit out here from aldehyde. You know what I'm talking about. None of that. Your body was capable of amazing shit, but we never rose to the real pinnacle of existence. Well, people didn't rise where the fuck they need to be at. And these idiots, well, they're on a real serious fucking bungalow trip. Y'all just don't see that trip. Y'all on the other trip, the other side. Your conditioning is seriously different. Sage for sage, yeah. Like you saw me, the stuff that I was showing you, you know what I'm saying? When spirit or window openers, the spiritual stuff, whatever it may be. The problem is, I have no respect for motherfuckers who move around. They didn't have to hide behind a fake identity. Make y'all think they were righteous people with Hollywood painting that for the long haul agenda. Ben Hur and all that other dumb, all that bullshit, whitewashing history, making people believe in shit that didn't happen that way or hyphenized to another level. I mean, come on. Now they got their little hit monkeys and all the other idiots. They're always in secret, moving around in certain costumes, a plight on so-called y'all society or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and thinking the shit is all right. Thinking it will get a pass. Thinking nothing will happen. Because nothing happened yet. And they got more younglings conditioned to accept that narrative and move that way. Some pretty seriously dumb shit. Dig what I'm saying? But I'm just pointing out information that's really out there already, and some intensive information that's been laid down. I mean, there's some people, man, who've been discussing some of this shit. I mean, heavy. But for you, I'm not into the crayon color boundaries and shit. I ain't into that dumb shit. But you need to see the bigger picture of all this shit. Now, if you don't want to see it and you just want to be comfortable and you're a little whatever, well, be there, people. Okay? But the reality is, it's going to touch and affect you one way or the fucking other. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, the dogmatizers shall drown and then clear their comments. Oh, yes. You'd be surprised how many willing sacrifices there are. There's a fucking shitload of them. And they really believe. That means less knowledge of knowing. They lack it. They really believe that there's nothing going to happen to them and they'll come back and all this, that. No. No. You have to give an atonement by the definition of an idea and term of what people think atonement means. Just put it there. These motherfuckers, like the video I showed of the two idiots putting meth on a man's door because he knows the law. The law is supposed to retaliate against the fucking people that know the law. That's plagiarism in itself, in a system of perverts who should never be in the position they are, regardless of what the fuck they're doing. And for what or who. Real or not? Nah, that's some shit real there. I gotta fucking say that. But I love the fucking idiots. They keep, or maybe they're going rogue and they want to just do some dumb shit. I'm no attention there. I don't give a fuck. Hmm. Hmm. Y'all see everything laid out before you. Y'all see all kind of shit, videos and all that. Y'all, everybody knew, well, most people knew, y'all knew that a lot of these platforms have been weaponized against the so-called citizens. I can't believe y'all still call yourself citizens. Anyway, and y'all know that it's been used as a weapon, and you've been put in a certain position where they control the narrative because you refuse to free it. You've accepted that plight. You move in that plight with utter disdain, I think, many. But why do the other choose to be on that side? Conditioning's a motherfucker. Dopamine's a motherfucker. However it's being synthetically or contrived, it's a motherfucker. And the reality is, you still can make choices. Citizens and native narratives, yeah, only to burn off their own wings. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up, bro. You can't make it up. It's crazy. I'd like to see many more of them free themselves and get back on track. They're in a precarious. They're in a position that's pretty fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Sadly, it's kind of messed up. Rental. Anyway, it's sad. And I don't mean with teary eye. I'm saying, can they make a better choice? I don't know. I don't know. Everyone, I can't see or tell what choice anybody will make. I just know that motherfuckers will make choices, and all those babies, I'm gonna throw this out there. Farmed or not, all those souls, whatever you want to call it, they're all gonna go into the black man and woman. Well, they're kind of waiting in what they call the Gulf. And all it takes is for them to make another few bad fucking choices. Let's hope they do them quickly. They're not fucking ready. Especially with the idiots they got fucking impractically running around like fucking retards. Don't worry. I want y'all to go see this fucking movie. Just a little something on the side. It's called Undertone. Holy shit, that was a good fucking movie. Keep your energy, because it'll have you like, all right? Let me make sure that's the name of the motherfucking movie. I think it came out in 2025, but it's showing now. Undertone, 2025 horror, 1 hour and 33 minutes. I saw that motherfucker tonight. Year? Fucking good ass movie. Let me see if I got it. Did I think, yeah. I think I said, and it's not as crazy as you think. That motherfucker pretty good. No, I didn't come to beat them up. They're so stupid. I came to talk about things I think some of you probably already researched. All right? Fuck pictures, man. What's going on? pictures, man. Some of my bitches. Oh, here we go. The scariest movie you'll ever hear. Undertone. That's a good motherfucker there, boy. And I don't, I don't push movies and shit. But that motherfucker there is a good. Hey, look, I got my lemon pepper chicken wings with celery and carrots, synthetic probably. Well, anyway, GMO, maybe. Anyway, and I had my long pretzel twists with spicy mustard. I think I had one wing left, one flat, and a quarter of that damn pretzel like that, and I had to pee. I went to the bathroom. I came back and set my ass there and crossed my legs and watched the rest of that motherfucker because I was not going back to the train. But y'all got to go see that movie, motherfucker. Hey, I'm for real. Express, yacht, yeah, those guys can't replace our source code. Absolutely not. All I gotta say is let them keep killing them babies, thinking they're getting away with some shit. If they really got that individual knows, or individuals or whatever, they know. Some people think that the source and the souls was created by them as well. Nah, no. Not at all. Not at all. That I could tell you. So let them keep consuming and murdering and studying and science, and let them keep killing and all that other shit. All right? Iran didn't bomb no fucking body. I'm not in support of Iran. I know a lot of Persians. They celebrate and have a good time. Women walking around half butt naked, motherfucking he-she's and all kind of shit. These motherfuckers are not just an apparition, but a disease, a sickness. And the day that bitch sat up there talking about blacks are a fucking problem, that bitch became problem number fucking one. Not a problem for me. But I saw her as a fucking issue to have the fucking audacity and nerve and her fake little motherfucking prominence to even sit up there and even say that dumb shit. And any motherfucker running around with a uniform badge thinking they're getting away with some shit, let me help you out with something. You ain't getting away with a goddamn thing. And you underground monkeys that conditioned to go out and murder and kill, well trained, walking in those little V formations with the trigger pull because you're freed up and you train all the time and you're a little healthier than most motherfuckers. Yeah. With those little vehicles and shit of old, monitoring, working with whatever, if people believe that shit in this atrium of existence, keep messing with them Negroes, keep being in Phoenix and all them places murdering these brothers and sisters with your little appetite for stupidity. Keep adding to the pot. Dumb fucks. By the time they realize it, it'll be too fucking late. I say that based upon fucking facts. Not emotion, not acting and all that other goofy shit. That's the shit they like. Whatever the fuck that means. What's wrong with the world having a good time, going to bazaars, this, that, and shopping, and all this, that, and other? These motherfuckers think they have power. They won't want to lose it. They know they've done dumb shit and perversions. They got there because somebody showed them, or they kept going. And they don't know how to fucking stop. They know what the remedy is, and they are pretty smart being quiet about it, but they keep saying dumb shit. Like that dumbass Spanish-speaking motherfucker that in California, remember? Talking about blacks and niggas and all this other shit, with that racist shit. So they just took her out of the fucking way. You know what I'm saying? These goofy motherfuckers who go to them parties and places with these fake-ass Jews, these Zionists. I'm not talking about the religious Jews when I say fake-ass Jews, because those religious Jews are Jews. However the fuck you want to see it. The majority of them are Khazars or Ashkenaz, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. I have other words and terms. I'm not here to free up and say. But it is what it is. Okay? I'm not against them. I have friends. Plenty of them. Okay? It's the Zionists. My fucking problem. Well, not mine. I gotta use my words right. What they're doing is pretty fucking stupid. You know that you can attain power, incredible power, and not do the dumb shit they're doing? So that lets me know that something has persuaded them to do what they're doing with a false reward. I know. But anyway, regardless. And they won't free themselves. They're real slaves. Slavs. Whatever the fuck you want to call them. You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't matter. Yeah. Can't authorize any folks with us like that. Yeah. Before, look, I know it happened before. But some things are different this time. Some things are very fucking different. Besides the story and the shit I've seen for decades, that fucking dream that used to fucking keep me up, couldn't sleep, fucking body aches and pains, and yeah. Remember, I wish it could be taken away. Remember, I kept telling you I'm like Jonah by the definition or whatever the fuck name is, right? Stubborn. My stubbornness wants me not to say shit. My stubbornness wants me to fucking just watch. Seriously. What the fuck is you talking about? Did y'all hear this shit? This motherfucker has no clue. The motherfucker said, sounds like you're under a lot of stress. I didn't tap this motherfucker for anything. This motherfucker, I tell you, is clueless. It's trying to hear and feel all the vibrations and everything. I'm supposed to... Anyway, I don't mind telling. I'm supposed to give off certain signals and shit. I'm supposed to think something while I'm talking about something. I'm supposed to do some weird shit, and I don't know how to do it all. I'm fucking stupid. Yep. Trust me, I meditate. I attempt to practice doing certain shit, but I'm pretty much at the end of doing all that shit. So, yep. I just want to tell that fucking story. If you know the story, tell it, people. Hold on. Yeah, total Cherokee, very wicked, I know. Vile, and all the other words we can come up with. Yeah, very stupid. You know? It is much. It is much. Very much so, sis. Yeah. Hey, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna need that, alright? I'm gonna need that, hon. Apologies.
One, I am alive and well. All reports, as I stand here before you in flesh and blood. Here are a few very important points I want to make clear to the rest of the world. One, I am alive and well. All reports of me being dead are fake news. Two, we are winning this war. Let there be no doubt about it. Three, the days of Iran are counted. Four, I am not the President of the United States of America. Five, we will continue this war until the threat has been abolished completely and without a doubt. Six, we must now stand united and strong in this fight for peace and democracy. And 7, beware of false claims and fake news. They are everywhere. As I stand here before you in flesh and blood, here are a few very important points I want to make clear to the rest of the world. 1, I am...
That's AI. I don't wish death on none of them. Don't have to. No. I've seen the other world.
So we eat the blood of our enemies, and the bodies, we give them pounds and pounds and pounds of meat that we grind up in the sausage and the hamburger, and that's why we made those the most popular things, sausage for breakfast and hamburger for lunch. And so all the goyim out here are really eating their children. And even when we say this outright and tell you people, you don't believe it. So we eat the blood of our enemies, and the bodies, we give them to the slaughterhouses, and those are pounds and pounds and pounds of meat that we grind up in the sausage and the hamburger, and that's why we made those the most popular things, sausage for breakfast and hamburger for lunch. And so all the goyim out here are really eating their children, and even when we say this outright and tell you people, you don't believe it.
Anyway, that's what they're saying. Thought I'd play that for you. I guess you forgot about that. Who's that, Rabbi Finkelstein or some shit? Yeah, I remember in 1945, like breakfast is fictional. It never existed. My great grandma used to be like, "Don't be feeding that baby that breakfast. We don't eat no goddamn breakfast." Martina Lee. And she did. She worked at one of those Indian training schools for a very short time because she said it was pretty fucking hellacious. My great grandmother. In 1945, they suggested we drink 8 glasses of water. That didn't even make sense to my grandma. Isn't that around the same time they added fluoride to the drinking water? So if that's the case, wouldn't it be better to eat the pineal gland of babies? Because your pineal gland is shit. Hypothetically. In the narrative of cannibalism. Just having the book, the Delectable Negro, fucking angered the fuck out of me. And I'm not really all that emotional and shit. It really angered me. Doesn't it make sense? I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay? That's all I really had to say, people. You saw how the motherfuckers was all bothered and shit. Because that star, REM fan, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it ain't got nothing to do with us, the truth. The truth. It doesn't matter the world they create and the lies. That's the world. 149 countries. They're the fucking problem. Zionists. They've been lied to. Just because you control the politicians and you have dumbasses in position to control certain narratives, you don't control shit. Because if the people really got pissed off, and they don't need all of them, and decide to rise up against it, there ain't a goddamn thing to do to stop it. Okay? hypothetically. You gotta remember, they crunch numbers, they calculate, they look at what's going on, they see division, separation, they see how the agendas have worked a certain degree, and they lean on that shit. I guess. Like I said, I read a lot of books on sociology. I kind of tend. Hey, what's up, Gnarly Knuckles? I did not feel hungry till afternoon. Yeah, me too. Trust in me, just in me. Some stuff of breakfast always made me sick. Getting eating after 3 times puking. What is it, y'all? What's that? What's the other times I saying? 3 times the charm, right? Yep, charm to make breakfast acquaintance without acquiescence. I'm a son of a cooler after all. Goddamn right. Is it the source code? You know, I wonder about some of the shit. You know what I'm saying? I wonder about some of the stuff, to be honest. But, oh, look at this dumb racist monkey. This is a goofy racist. This is a what you would consider a Christian, fucking Zionist. This is one of these dumb motherfuckers who, how you say, touche, well played. His name is Maxim Alexander 333. This has got to be one of the dumbest sons of bitches. All right, 33.3 thousand followers, a bunch of racist idiots. Oh yeah, I follow him because I want to see what he's talking about. But I more so just want to see the people who comment, see their pages, take pictures, like they do all of us. But we do it with purpose because it's pretty fucking stupid. Okay. Because racists, even though many of them have good intentions and some good information, they're pretty fucking stupid. All right? But they haven't freed themselves. You know, you can clean yourself up, stop eating fast food and process this, that, and other. It's not what it is about what you consume, but it's also the mental. What do you do to change the way you think, how you see things? Some of them genetically are incapable and able. It don't matter how much they work out, how better their body look, and all the other dumb shit. They're unable to free themselves from their true servitude and enslavement. You dig what I'm saying? They're pretty fucking stupid. All right? Anyway, watch We the People, blah, blah, blah. There's the lawyer, the civil rights attorney, lawyer. Watch all those channels. Check them out. All right? Pretty interesting, the shit they share. You dig what I'm saying? Maximal, let me guess, he shaves his he probably does. I don't know. I don't want to know all that TMI. But anyway, y'all check it out and see what you find. Like I said, I bet they were like, oh shit, what's he going to talk about? They can't stop a goddamn thing I say. These motherfuckers are idiots. They better stay in their fucking lane. I am not playing. I am not fucking. Oh, everyone has a choice. Anyway, I gotta see what's in them tomorrow when they open. I gotta run out to, let me see. Let me pull it up right quick. Let me see. doesn't fucking help. That's the, oh, let me see over. Yeah, I'm oh, location. Okay, good. All right, so yeah, I gotta run out, take care of something. I gotta, I guess do a little laundry or whatever. And I'll probably go live and talk about a few things, all right? So I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Empty your cup. You too full. Hatred doesn't feed your spirit, it feeds your cancer. Yeah, it's parasitical. Anyway, appreciate you guys. I'll holler at you guys tomorrow. Maybe I'll come on later. It's still kind of early, I might say something tonight. But I want to watch this movie. I want to watch this documentary. That's it. I say what I say because this is not Arizona by the definition. This is not what people say, Grand Canyon, all this other shit. And y'all should know that too. Besides that, stop living a lie. They don't control that. You dig what I'm saying? Not at all. All right? But I'll see y'all. Let me go situate myself because I'm fucking. And look. Little brothers walking around giving out. So I'm gonna get this to the girls. They love these fucking things. Sour Patch things. I don't eat it. They love Sour Patch cook, all that shit. I don't know. I can't eat that shit. All right. Got my cigars right here. Anyway, appreciate you guys. And I said what I said. They demonetized my channel because they was worried about what I was saying. I ain't said shit yet, you goofy motherfuckers. Dumbasses. You don't know how to bar it. They think they're in control. They really think they're in control, these retarded fucks. Far from it. They're in control of the stupid shit. But that's about it. And doing dumb shit. That's about it. But I'll holler at y'all tomorrow.